What family custom were you too cowardly to stop until it was almost too late? My family has this twisted tradition where they humiliate every bride at the rehearsal dinner to test if she'll still marry into the chaos. My grandmother started it after her sister-in-law was supposedly too delicate for our loud Italian family. My mother had wine thrown in her face by a hired actress pretending to be Dad's mistress. My sister-in-law got served fake divorce papers from my brother's imaginary first wife. They all stayed and passed the test, which apparently proved they were worthy. When I proposed after 3 years together, I knew what was coming and spent months dreading it while my mother planned her ambush. I overheard phone calls about hiring the perfect actress and caught glimpses of pregnancy scripts on her laptop, but every time I tried canceling the rehearsal dinner, she'd shut me down. Every marriage in this family starts with truth, even if we have to manufacture it ourselves. Weeks turned into days, and suddenly it was 48 hours before our wedding, and I still hadn't found my spine. Instead, I did what cowards do, and tried playing both sides by warning my fiancé something bad would happen at dinner tomorrow. What kind of something bad? I explained the family tradition while watching her face cycle through disbelief and rage before landing on something unreadable. And you're still making me go through with this? I made excuses about family obligations and how it would be over quickly. So you won't stand up to them, but you expect me to take whatever abuse they've planned? I promised to support her through it, which even I knew sounded pathetic. She stared at me before saying she understood perfectly and would handle everything herself tomorrow night. The rehearsal dinner arrived, and I sat there watching my mother check her phone every 5 minutes with barely contained glee, while my father kept refilling wine glasses to ensure maximum witnesses. My fiancé chatted normally with guests, as if she didn't know her world was about to be destroyed for sport, and I hated myself for every fake smile. The salad course passed, and my hands shook as my mother whispered to my aunt that the show was about to begin, and still, I said nothing. My cousin started recording on her phone, and my uncle moved to block the exit, and these were my people gleefully preparing to destroy the woman I claimed to love. Right on cue, a woman in a tight red dress burst through the doors, sobbing dramatically. "I can't let you marry him without knowing I'm 3 months pregnant with his baby, and he promised he'd leave you for me." The room gasped, and everyone turned to my fiancé, who sat frozen for a heartbeat before jumping up with tears streaming down her face. But instead of devastation, her face showed pure joy. "Oh my God, this is perfect because I'm also pregnant with my best friend Jeremy's baby. We can all raise our babies together as one big, beautiful modern family." The actress stood frozen as my fiancé rushed to embrace her, babbling about shared nurseries and ethical non-monogamy. This is exactly what I've been trying to explain about how love multiplies instead of divides when you free yourself from heteronormative prison structures. My mother's smug expression melted into horror as my fiancé pulled out her phone, showing the actress her Pinterest board titled "Our Poly Paradise" while explaining basement conversions and joint baby showers. The actress tried stammering, but he said he loved only me, but my fiancé just held her hands. "Jeremy's moving in next week, and we've already picked out the nursery for both babies because siblings should share everything from day one." My grandmother clutched her chest while my father started drinking straight from the wine bottle. "Stop this immediately!" my mother shrieked, and admitted the woman was an actress she'd hired. My fiancé laughed with genuine delight. "Thank God, because I'm not really pregnant either, and Jeremy and I aren't together. But wasn't that fun?" My mother turned to me, demanding I control my fiancé, but that was when I finally found my voice. She just did what I was too weak to do. The room erupted with uncles calling me ungrateful, and aunts saying I'd regret this when I was broke, but my fiancé just took my hand and we walked out while my mother screamed that I was dead to them.